Welcome to Singing Sunday with Kim, session 4. Now, today we're going to find out how to discover our true voice. And yes, we all have a voice that is unique to us. And today we're going to explore what your unique true voice is using 5 simple steps. But first, let's set out today's learning intentions. Firstly, you're going to understand that every single one of us has started right here at the beginning, not knowing how to train our voice, not knowing where our voice sits in genres, not knowing what our vocal ranges are. So that's the first thing we're going to understand, is that we're all beginning together. Learning intention 2, you're going to understand why mimicking other people's voices when you're singing is not in the best interests of your voice. And we're going to learn how to strip away the imitation of singers that we love and adore and embrace our own voices. So we're going to learn to love what we have and love our own voices. Thirdly, I'm going to give you 5 simple steps for finding your voice. Not someone else's voice, your voice. Are you ready? Okay, so most of us begin our singing journeys trying to mimic our favourite singers. Yep, we've all done it, and many of us still do it. And why do we do it? Let's be honest. When we start out, we just don't like the sound of our own voices. We hear ourselves on voicemails, etc., and we cringe at the sound of our own voice. And we question ourselves and most likely make statements like, I don't really sound like that, do I? Sadly, this is why we want to imitate other people's voices. We just want to sound like something that's familiar and that's already established. Well, we need to stop right there. Guess what? Your voice is beautiful and it is unique to you, and you need to get over that psychological barrier before you can truly explore all that your voice has to offer you. Once you've accepted your voice for what it is, it's time to channel and train our voices by using these 5 simple elements. Element number 1, find your chest voice or your true voice. And the best way to find your chest voice is to speak the lyrics to a song, then gradually replace those spoken words with voice or with singing. So don't mimic, don't rasp, just speak the words and then gently insert the lyrics to that song. For example, if you're going to sing Folsom Blues, which is way too low for my voice, you just speak the words. I hear the train a-comin', it's coming around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. And you'd add the vocals. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. This is finding your true voice. So first, speak the words. That helps you find your vocal range, and then you can insert your vocals. So in lesson 1, we explored the nanus. And yes, the nanus is a beautiful place to start for exploring your chest voice. Okay, so go back to lesson 1 or session 1 and start practicing the nanu exercises. All right, element number 2, exploring and finding your head voice or your falsetto voice. Now, we worked on this in session number 2 with the Ritorna Fincita exercises. So go back and revisit that lesson and that will help you develop your falsetto voice. And our falsetto voice is there so we don't get stuck when we hit a note that is too high, or we think that is too high for us to sing. So that's when we get into our falsetto voice. Element 3, blending your falsetto voice with your chest voice. Now, session 3 of Singing Sundays with Kim explored the Ghana vocal exercise. This is a perfect exercise for developing that blending between the two voices. So it's important to be able to blend these voices so we can accurately and confidently hit those high notes without straining our voice too much. So a great example of a blending between the chest voice and the falsetto voice is in the song Rocket Man by Elton John, where he has the phrase, and I'm gonna get high. So if he hadn't have perfected the skill of blending his falsetto voice with his chest voice, that would not have been an effective vocal embellishment of that song. So go back to session 3 of Singing Sundays with Kim and start practicing the Ghana exercise. All right, so the next 2 elements in developing your voice are musical elements, and they basically get down to song choice and genre. Element number 4. It's important to use your voice for its correct musical genre. So explore different genres and see what is the best fit for your voice. Genres can include country, pop, blues, rock, jazz, traditional, ballads, comedy, etc., etc. And don't be afraid to let your audience help you choose the genre that best fits your voice, because they often hear things in your voice that you can't hear. For example, my voice is pretty versatile and I can sing most genres, but from the feedback that I've received over the years, my voice is best suited to traditional ballady type songs, contemporary folk tunes, and a bit of hybrid country / indie music. I'm definitely not a pop singer, so I don't even go down the pop route because it does not suit my voice and it does not do me any favours. So make sure when you're choosing songs to pick them from genres that suit your voice. If you have a naturally raspy voice, maybe rock or rock and roll is a good fit for you. If you've got a delicate lilty voice, maybe ballads and Irish tunes are your thing. If you've got a strong, powerful voice, jazz might be for you. And if you've got a bright, ringing voice, pop might be where you need to go. So element 5. Element 5 is all about choosing songs in your vocal range. It's far too common to see people attempting songs that are way out of their comfortable singing range and in a genre that just doesn't suit their voice. If you've been doing your vocal exercises from lessons 1, 2 and 3, you'll be discovering and developing your vocal range. So find songs that fit within that vocal range and don't go too high or too low, because either end of those extremes can damage your voice and can give you permanent damage to your voice. So stick within a comfortable vocal range for your voice. So by following these simple steps, you will discover how much better your voice will sound as a singer. So let's finish the session and go back to the exercise that we were doing before about speaking the lyrics before we actually sing them. And this helps us to know where our chest voice is. So let's have a look at the song again Folsom Prison Blues. I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. When I hear that whistle blowin', I don't know the rest of the words. I don't have them in front of me. So let's try that one singing now. I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. It's maybe a bit low for me. So, but that's how you can find where your true or your chest voice is, and you'll be able to discover, oh, that's too low for me, I better take it up a little bit. Or it's too high for me, I better bring it down a bit. So speak it before you sing it. Okay, that's all from me for today. I'll see you all next week, and have a good one. Bye.